Sounds like you made... It's getting late.
Toltec has a...
Sure thing! Here's...
I see. Yes. This is certainly a very different substance from typical dyes. Okay, now let's try our hand at making some samples. The fabric is...
Got it!
Please come with... Take a look at this. It's a woven scroll made...
Ooh!
The person depicted is the... She was a special... This scroll is a record of her deeds and was most likely the work of her own hand. Sadly, since she passed...
Nope!
Bring out the samples. Now, as I mentioned, the dyeing process is a little complicated, but I am confident you will manage. The pattern has already been sketched out on the sample, so you just need to dye each block with the correct color. But you'll need to wait for the dye to fully soak in between each step. Ha ha ha! Good! The dye has taken to the fabric, and the pattern is crisp and clear. Next, apply all the remaining dye, and we should see that elusive signature color emerge.
Okay, final step! Did it work? Paimon doesn't see it!
Oh, that color isn't showing up. Oh, the dyeing has failed. No, your technique was flawless. You did everything exactly as instructed. It would have made no difference if I'd done it myself.
Then what went wrong?
It could be the weaving technique. Or maybe the dye has to be applied.
Sorry, Paimon.
I am the one. I will, of course, honor my commitment to compensate you for your trouble, but I do hope you won't give up on this task.
Don't worry, we're not. Paimon does have a. You said yourself.
I think you perhaps misunderstood my philosophy, but that's okay. I can answer your question.
Oh, sure.
Cool.
It's good.
Now,
Whoa, that grows.
in all the years since the founding of... It is true that I seek to bring new life to this ancient tribe through change and reform, the foremost of these
Oh, that makes sense.
since the very beginnings. So,
You're completely right.
it's quite all right. Then let us hope that...
Yeah.
Huh? What are the... That's a little concerning. Let's go over there. Also, how did they get this close to a tribe? Huh. All the Fatui left in Natland are probably the captain's subordinates. But still... Ahem! What are you...
Following orders. If you have a problem, take it up with our employer.
Hey, what's with the attitude? Can the Fatui even work for a private employer?
This is Grudok. I hired him to be my bodyguard in Natlan. As you can see, he's not the sociable type. I'm sorry for any offense. My original plan was to hire... I was told they were capable...
So that's what happened.
Precisely!
Oh, you know...
A golden-haired... Your exploits and...
Wow, we're really famous at this.
It's truly my lucky day. I know this is sudden, but I was actually looking for you two.
So,
You'll be generously rewarded, I promise you.
well, at least he got straight to the point. Should we hear what he has to say? All right, we'll hear your request.
You know the great shaman Sitlali, right?
Yeah, but the chances of her helping a random stranger just because we asked? Yeah, see, Lolly really doesn't like dealing...
I heard about that from other members of her tribe. But they told me if one person could convince her, it would be the golden-haired traveler. If you manage it, I'll...
Oh yeah, we should definitely...
It's kind of a long story, and there's tribal history involved, so you should hear it from an expert. Allier, if you could.
Of course. I don't often have an eager audience for this kind of thing. Nice to meet you. The name's Allier. I'm a researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute. Unlike most researchers, I have a keen interest in ancient ruins. Have you heard of the legend of the great shaman Huitzilin? Yes. Out of all of her... According to legend, the battle was triggered by an abyss invasion. Amazingly, Natlan was able to turn the tide despite... The color was extraordinary, illusory, and trap all the enemies inside. This allowed her ally...
Anyway, that's the gist of it. We don't want to take up too much. That story is the reason I came to Natlan. When I heard the historical even with... If that were the... Well, that's why I'm here. But...
According to my research, their scrolls are considered... Not to mention...
We've been over this, Allier. There's no...
See...
Exactly. If she agrees to be...
Oh, that's what you want.
So, what do you say?
Well, it's not that we don't want to help you. Oh, right. The duty that... Who knows? All right, we'll help you convince you...
Of course.
Let's fly. Burn it down! Hip. Hup.
So, this is where the great shaman lives? A bit...
For someone like Lolly, it actually makes a lot of...
Is this graffiti her work too? I wonder if it's a cultural practice. If I could just copy it...
We're here for a reason, Allier. As agreed, you two can do the talking, and we'll wait for you.
Okay, we'll go knock on the door. Lolly? Are you there? We need your help with response. Maybe she's not home. Oh, Granny Eatsley? Are you home?
Hey, kid!
Looks like we came at a bad time.
Are you still there? Just come in. We can talk inside.
Well, at least we didn't get turned away. Huh. So this is where Seat Lolly lives.
I didn't have time to fully clean up the place. Besides, in light novels, also...
She sure does care a lot about what...
Oh, and that spell I used to transfer my senses to you? You're not still, experienced. It's my duty as a great shaman to
Oh, you mean when we could hear your thoughts? Nope. It's been so long, we don't have to worry about that anymore, right?
Then why do I...
What?
I can still hear you, you know. Don't bother. It was just a simple... forget.
Well, someone asked.
So they asked.
The pay is really good.
Doesn't matter. I'm busy.
She sure doesn't look busy.
From...
Yeah, we were...
Huh? So, you're the appointed ones that...
We were surprised too. But we still haven't succeeded. But we learned that the key to weaving the scroll is a special kind of color. The historical event though... She's giving us that face again.
I can't decide whether this twist is...
And there's still hope.
Hey, what's the holdup? Just give us an answer already.
You agreed to let us do the talking. Seat Lolly.
Stand down, Grudok. As your employer, if I tell you to wait, then you wait.
Understood.
You're the great shaman who's been alive for centuries? But you're so... Apologies for the disturbance. Grudok is a recent hire, so difficult to restrain sometimes.
He's lucky he didn't force Seat Lolly's hand.
Well, since you're here, how about a discussion?
Do you have any idea who I am? Did you think Granny Eatsley would be fooled by your little I have no intention of speaking to you. Your recent hire interrupted me right as I was about to make an important decision. Pull a trick like that again, and I'll make your lives a living horror novel, except 10 times worse. That's all I came out here to say.
Whoa.
Traveler, we have a discussion to finish.
You live up to your name, Granny Eatsley. I apologize for the offense. I'm just surprised the Battle of Seven Colors didn't pique your interest.
You're investigating the Battle of Seven Colors?
Ah, the Traveler didn't get to that part? Yes, I thought the Traveler could help me convince you. But, if I'm not mistaken, you have a personal interest in this matter, don't you? I heard that the great shaman Huitzilin was a friend of yours. You two must have been close. If I can resolve the controversy and prove the battle took place, I'll include it in my next collection. Then, all of Tevat will learn the truth. With your support, your friend's heroic deeds will once again be known throughout.
If this is really about that duty, then... fine. I'll help you.
I'm honored.
Save it. I agreed to help the Traveler, not you. You'll just have to leech what you can.
Well, at least she agreed to help.
Who are you calling heartless?
Not a problem. So, did you...
Talk at me. Fine. I did live during the same era as her, but that doesn't mean we experienced the same events. You decide the angle of your investigation, and I'll provide answers.
All right. Alie, you had an idea about where to start.
Oh, well, my plan.
Then, let's start there. Traveler, what do you say to officially working?
You don't seem super invested in...
The Battle of Seven Colors is something I've only ever heard about. I know as much as anyone else.
But how? Weren't you alive?
I wasn't there when it took place.
But...
Close friends. More like arch rivals. Something Montluçon would know if he actually did his research. Did you see the graffiti out? All students from Weezealing's School of Shamanism must pass an extremely... Those graffiti drawings are how they challenge me. Of course, none of... So, after Weezealing's death, her student... As my... It makes perfect...
Oh...
Anyway, all of that is secondary. Like I said, I'm only here to help you fulfill your duty. Don't misunderstand. Excuse? Why is it that you're the one whose thoughts are exposed, but I'm still the one suffering? I need to get to the bottom of this.
Excuse me, great shaman, but we have a situation over here. We could really use your help.
Okay.
Of course the Battle of Seven Colors happened. The woven scroll proves it. Weezealing used a mysterious color to construct a maze and trap the enemies inside.
That's just your interpretation. There's more than one way to understand that scroll. Besides, constructing a maze out of color is ridiculous.
Weezealing was one of the most powerful shamans of her time. She definitely could have pulled it off.
That's the biggest problem. A technique
Her students are keeping...
Oh, I didn't mean to cause an argument. I just wanted...
Of course it took...
Please don't fight.
Wow, so the battle really is controversial.
Am I the out...
These arguments are precisely why I hesitate to include this story in my collection. Neither side was able to offer anything useful.
Weezealing was a Still, we should check with the students from her school. If we can confirm the technique exists, we can deduce certain things about the battle.
But as far as I know, most of the shamans from her school occupy high positions in the tribe. Not the type of people outsiders like us can speak to on a whim.
Right. The obsidian altar is off limits to you. But,
Is there a problem?
most of Weezealing's students are respected priests in the tribe. Those who hold the position now are the ones who lasted long enough before I wiped the floor with them. If I show up without warning, they'll run for dear life.
Yeah, but
Hey, don't jump to conclusions. That was just a metaphor. Only you have the guts to joke like that with me, Traveler. Fine. I said I'd help, so I'll...
Alright, the rest of you can wait for us here.
We appreciate the help.
Oh, are you in the middle of a ceremony?
Granny Eatsley?
What is she doing here?
Did some coward not show up after challenging her to a fight?
Or is she...
Whoa. It's like they really do see her as some kind of tyrant.
No matter what, we'll defend our...
Ugh, you talk a big game for someone who lost to me the most out of the entire priesthood.
What?
All I want is to ask some questions.
So, you're here to interrogate?
Someone didn't sit pretty for their beating? Is that it?
We should just run!
Yeah, with the hero of Natlan here, Granny Eatsley will be on her...
Sure, whatever you...
Oh, it's the Traveler and her companion! That does make me feel better. How can we help you?
We wanted to ask about the technique you inherited from Huitziling.
Huh. So you can eradicate our school once and for all?
Disciples of our school.
Well, you're not wrong.
If we want to protect our legacy.
Not this again. Just how much did you traumatize them, Seatlau?
Hey! You can't just say whatever you want just because it's in your head. I'm Granny Eatsley. A mere mention of my name and kids burst into tears. Love and respect? No one has the guts for that. What? You know what? Forget about your duty. We really need to fix this mind-reading situation.
Sorry to disappoint, but if you're here to question whether we're qualified to inherit our master's legacy, we're not going down without a fight.
We're not getting anywhere. What should we do, Traveler?
Huh? Oh, it's you.
Elder Tlapo! Oh, we must have disturbed your meditation. Our deepest apologies. Please forgive us.
Did Elder Tlapo just issue a declaration?
From what I can tell, in a single word, the message was... friend?
Is Elder Tlapo telling us to treat Granny Eatsley as a friend?
That's not possible, is it?
Oh, you forget yourselves, my friends. You are esteemed priests of our tribe. Where are your manners?
But Chief!
I didn't expect to see you here, great shaman. My sincere apologies for the lack of hospitality.
Well, I wasn't exactly planning to come to this crowded place. So you can save the pleasantries, Chief. I'd rather get this over with.
Understood. Now, as successors of Huitziling, I understand your friction with Granny Eatsley. However, so...
Good thing Elder Tlapo and Chief Biram are on our side. Hi there, Elder Tlapo! Hey, he seems pretty happy to see us.
He's the one who put you in charge of the scroll, right?
Master Tlapo appointed us to the task.
Elder Tlapo, huh? He's still Claw to me. Hey, don't pull that cutesy stuff with me. You're an Iktomisaur Elder now. You occupy an eminent and important position within the tribe.
So, you already know each other?
Claw was only this big when we first met. He was Wheatzilian's Saurian companion back then. She kept dragging him to She only came to my place to fight me. But at the same time, she always claimed to be my friend. She was the only one who dared to try, at least.
Well, you've lived a long time. You've probably made a bunch of friends over the years, right?
The more time you have, the more friends you lose.
Oh,
Anyway, let's get back to business. I hate talking about the past. Oh, 200 years and you still haven't given up, Claw? I still haven't made up my mind, so you should head back. Traveler, Paimon, let's go.
Oh, wait. We haven't reached out since the last time we failed the... Actually,
I'm all...
It's the Battle of 7 Colors.
Wheatzilian's claim to fame?
True, but Granny Eatsley promised to help.
Is that so? I've tried...
Hey, don't complain! None of the previous chiefs succeeded either.
Forgive me. That wasn't my intention. It was a comment on my...
Paimon said you've been trying to figure out how to weave the special scroll.
It is my duty.
Why bother?
Memory is... I know.
I get your point. Of course. No.
Huh?
It's not important.
You have my thanks then.
Huh. So are you here to test whether we're qualified to inherit Master Wheatzilian's legacy?
You've already been tested, haven't you? Well, frankly speaking, I don't think any of you are qualified. But that's not why I'm here. All you need to do is be good.
Fine.
You've heard of the Battle of 7 Colors, right?
Of course. It's our master's claim to fame. An immortal legend inscribed in the...
Then I'm sure you know there are